Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show, episode 113 today. Happy to be here, Dylan. How are you?
I'm good, mate. It's good to be here.
Good.
It's a happy day. This is the second last one of the year, right?
Maybe. We are taking a week off over Christmas period.
So this will come out on the 13th. I think the last one's coming out then on the 20th.
Okay.
I believe that'll be the last one of the year. So this is the second last episode of the year.
Okay.
What a year it's been.
Oh, it's been a very good year, mate, and I'm almost more excited for next year.
Yeah, I think next year's on. I think the world will hopefully go back to normal.
Normality will be restored slightly.
I think, you know, we get these vaccination rates. I think we just got to live with it now.
I think we're at 80% double vaxxed here now.
That's pretty good. I'm
10%
happy with
to
that.
go.
I'm happy with that.
Would like it sped up a bit though.
I would like it. I would just like him to go, you know what, 80 is really good. That's it. Because I do feel like we're just going to have to live with it. I really do. Like, you can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
And that's just the way. It's a part of our world now.
It is.
And that's just the way it is.
For sure.
So, what can you do?
Like your shirt today, Dylan?
We got it sent, didn't we? Some good
did.
lads, some Perth locals. I actually like it.
It's clean. Marlboro.
Yeah, classic.
Perth's finest
Perth's
vintage.
finest vintage. They sent me and Jamo the shirt.
We both wanted the same one because it's clean.
Yeah.
The other one's
It's a
decent
great
too.
design.
The other one was like an old school retro tennis design, but we both wanted that one.
Yeah, it's so clean. So check them out. They're good lads. Support local business, particularly when they make really good products.
Oh,
you know,
for
that's
sure.
what we'll share it if we think it's good.
100%.
And
100%. So if you want to work with us and do something like this, feel free to reach out to us.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you have good stuff, we're more than happy to help
Perth's
out.
finest vintage on Insta.
Mm-hmm.
They got a little decent following too, like over 3K. I had to
do.
check, so pretty impressive.
And they
Some
haven't
good
dropped
clothes.
much.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to come from them,
Keeping it
Which is
rare,
elite.
which is good though.
for sure.
You know, create that bit of excitement about the
Yeah.
brand.
Speaking about brands, our merch should come out. Should we tell them when? Or-
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So Friday the 17th of December at 5 p.m.
Yep, this Friday when
Yep,
this comes out.
Exactly. This Friday at 5 p.m, jamoanddylan.com. Check it out. We're supposed to be wearing the shirts today.
Yeah, but they just haven't come in time.
However, their printing has been delayed slightly.
We're hoping that they're done early next week.
We should get them early next week. And we'll chuck out some photos on Instagram, Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
See what happens.
We'll see what happens, exactly. And it is limited stock, and we won't be making any more. We cannot stress that enough. It's very similar to the first merch drop we did, where it was limited
the way
number
we
of
do
shirts, bang them out, and yeah, first in, best dressed. I do need to say that they are oversized, boxy fit. That's what we've been saying all along. That's what
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
wanted. Similar to this, actually.
Yeah.
Um,
They're the best we've made.
yeah. So if you're
I'm very
used,
excited to see them.
if you're used to wearing normal shirts,
Mm.
it will be a fair bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So not necessarily size down, but
Depends how you like
exactly.
it. I would still probably stick with my normal size.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can probably go one down if you feel like it.
because it is quite big.
It's up to you.
Yeah, but yeah, very excited for that. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's you put a lot of work into these things.
And it is a good time. It's one of my favorite times of the year when we do merch drops because it's so much of the unknown, and I love seeing people.
You never know what's going to happen. Like, is it going to sell?
I
Then
love
it
seeing
sells.
people in the things that we've created.
Yeah. You
Cool.
see them walking around or whatever, a little story. It is
sure.
fun. It is fun.
And big thanks to Ishmael once again for the graphic design work.
Yeah, he did
He
well.
said that he's taking more orders. So Ishmael
Is
Claude,
he?
Blueprint Studios, I'm pretty sure. So yeah,
No,
check
he's
him
pretty
out.
good at that. Pretty
Very
good
good
at
at
his
what he
job.
does, for sure.
Creative mind. So it's good to work with those sort of people.
100%. We went to the Street X and Alfred's apartment golf day last
We
Friday,
did.
and we played 5 holes.
Yeah, it took a long time.
Mate, we're not that good. We knew that from the
So
start.
it takes a lot longer.
It was a little less organised than I thought.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of really good players who were just lapping us.
Yep.
Which
of
is fair
pros.
enough. Yeah, a lot of real good players. We obviously didn't finish the course. Had fun though.
Yep. They supplied some drink, which was good.
Yeah, exactly.
Those beers were nice when they were cold.
Shelter from down south.
Yep.
Cheeky.
I actually looked them up
Yeah?
to buy.
Quite
Expensive though.
yeah.
And those craft beers, a lot of them, the carton is a 16 pack for like $60. So it's a bit, I don't know what's going on there with the
Yeah.
craft beers, but it was a nice drink. It was.
Maybe we should release a craft beer that's 24.
Everyone else is. Surely we could make a beer. How much does it cost though?
I heard that the
Surely
Inspired Unemployed's beer is good.
Yeah.
So we'll
I
try
did
it out.
taste it, but I don't remember. I really
okay.
can't give a fair review. So
Maybe we should get some for tonight.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see how they go.
Maybe
how
not.
much they cost? Like I said, I respect them, but I just am so jealous of them.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
never
yeah.
won't be.
Yeah.
I
It'll
really
always
am.
be like that.
I'm just jealous of them.
Their rise to the top was so quick.
So quick, and
Snap
they
of
just
the
make good
fingers and they were there.
videos. They get such big views. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
And then they like made a podcast, and because they already got a big following, and straight to the
Spotify.
top. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the envy. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I really am.
That's
I'm
good
jealous
that
of
you're
those
being
boys.
open about it.
Like
for
they do
sure.
good shit. Good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Not taken away from that, but I can't help but be jealous.
Yeah.
I can't help
And that's
it.
fair enough, man. That's fair enough.
They got what we want.
Yeah, 100%.
And yeah, they got a beer now. 4.2%. 0 calories. They actually did a YouTube video talking about it.
How to make,
Like
did they
just
do
the
a
whole
thing?
process
Yeah,
of
that's
them
cool.
going through it. So it was actually pretty good to watch. How much does it cost?
So you were watching with envy and jealousy, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm subscribed though, and I follow them and shit.
Oh, yeah, so do I.
Yeah, this is $60 for a carton. That's okay.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's on the
standard, eh?
pricier side a little bit, but
Yeah.
what a Corona at? They're probably, but it is hard to break into the beer market because they got like
So many.
they were explaining how most beers fail because the top of the range ones like Coronas and Carlton Dry and stuff stay at the top.
Well, they've been there for so long, it's just a staple.
Yeah, there you go, 55 for a Corona, so 59 is pretty good.
Okay.
Better beer. So I do want to try it properly.
Yeah, I want it cold.
Yeah, it's got to be cold. Beer has to be cold. Like, it has
Remember
to be icy, bro.
AFL Grand Final day, they were cold beers.
Yeah.
But then, no joke, 5 minutes later, as soon as they got warm.
Yeah, you got to drink beer quick.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to get them cold. They stay cold at the cast for a bit. They keep their temp there.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of them for that. Casino's always a good spot.
Oh, it's amazing. $8 pints too.
It's just a nice environment. I love the casino. People only go, well, I was going to say people only go there for good times. That's true, but I mean, a lot of bad times happen.
Oh, for sure.
A lot of money lost. But I feel like there's not too much anger there. Just disappointment.
Yeah. Mainly, yeah.
Like, there's no fights and stuff because you don't want to get banned from the only cast in Perth, you know?
True.
But yeah, it's a good spot.
So, yeah, golf day was pretty good. We're just not very good.
Nah, we tried though.
Open to some lessons and stuff like
And
that.
when there's 4 of you, Vinny was all right. He
Yep.
was actually decent. He was much better than
He was
us.
thumping 'em.
He could hit him. He's definitely played before. But it was fun.
It
I really
was.
wanted to one hole with at least, like I said, shoot over water.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like it's a nice challenge.
There was a couple, but they were in the middle section. We didn't get there.
Too
But,
far, bro. It was hot as well.
that's that.
That one kid, I wish we got it on camera, who nearly died.
Oh, bro.
That's what I don't know who you are, mate. Because we met up. What's the guy, the long hair guy with all the tattoos, works for Street X? I forgot his name. But we met up
Nick
with
Vella,
him.
Nick Vella,
No, his
yeah.
name's not Nick. He's like really tall and
Oh,
skinny.
Tom.
Yeah, Tom. So they ended up catching up to us, so
Yeah.
we started chatting with them. I hadn't met him before, and then one of their mates was like on the golf buggy.
Yeah.
They did a swift turn, and this dude
flung off in
flung
his
off
lap.
and just smashed his head into dirt.
It was like a hard dirt. It was like bedrock, and it bounced.
Yeah, it wasn't like the nice grass everywhere
No.
else. For some reason, there was a massive dirt patch, hard dirt, just fucking smack. His whole face was covered in dirt. Like, oh man,
I strongly believe that he was concussed.
he would have been concussed. That was a massive hit, bro.
and he bounced off, and then he got
Because
back
he would
up.
feel embarrassed. He would try and play it off.
He played it off pretty well.
Yeah, but he must have been fucked up.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, mate. Wow.
Wow.
Fuck.
Little shout out to Ice Cream Factory. Really, really well done.
Yeah, good
it's
place.
a nice venue. Lots to do. There's I walked in, right, with Grace. We walk in and we see a guy jump off this high-rise thing in the venue.
Okay.
I just thought he killed himself. I thought he's jumped off and just ended his
You're
life.
thinking man's had a big day.
I've walked around and like behind this like building, there's what was it called? Like I don't know if it was a Red Bull jump or something, but you jump from I think 6 stories high into this like big. What is it?
Like
It's not
cushioning.
foam. Yeah, cushioning.
Like a bouncy castle
a
type
big pillow.
thing.
Yeah. You jump into this big pillow, and I was like, "Fuck, I want to get drunk and do it." So I did it. It was pretty good. Like it happened so quick.
Did Grace jump?
Nah, too scared.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Couldn't be bothered really.
It's not for everyone.
And I was in the line for 30 minutes. It was a bit of a drag.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of people wanted to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was all right. But Ice Cream Factory looks pretty good for the summer. So
There's
we'll
a lot
make
of them
sure
going on.
we'll make an appearance at one of them for sure.
Yeah. There's a lot of them going on. Was it busy?
Yeah, I went opening night. So probably not as
would
busy
be.
as the second night.
Okay.
But it was got pretty packed pretty quick.
Yeah. I guess
But-
there's not much to do in Perth when
Yeah,
things are on. People
exactly.
were out and about. So
Exactly. It's one of the things that you sort of got to do in summer. Go to one of them. It's fun.
this lad, right? He messaged us on
Yep.
Tuesday. I lost my virginity the other day and your podcast was on. So I just felt like you lads had the right to know.
I read this one.
How good is that, bro?
That's
I
amazing.
respect it, mate. Like,
He
well
lost
done.
it and we're in his ear.
Congratulations, bro.
Not necessarily giving him tips. We're just there.
Just there for him.
comforting him to make it a smooth entry
Yep.
into two things, into adulthood and into the vaginal canal.
It's amazing, bro. Like, so that means, the chick came over, they put something on. They were probably watching us or listening to us.
Got horny.
It was either two things. It was in the car and they were listening and then it happened.
Nah, it wouldn't have been in the
background
car. I don't
music.
reckon it was car.
And then if it was at a house
Yep. TV.
on the TV and they're just
Laptop,
watching
maybe?
and then he makes the move and wow.
Maybe he was inspired.
We kind of watched it.
Yeah.
It's
in a
weird,
weird way.
bro.
We were there.
We had the front, like that.
Front row
Initially,
seats.
he had the front row seats watching us.
Yeah.
But then we had the front row seats watching him.
That's Inception.
I wonder if he performed. I hope he did, mate. First time, maybe not,
It
but
doesn't matter.
it is what it is.
You tick it off and then you're like, okay, we move forward.
Yeah.
Was it good? Doesn't matter.
Hopefully, it was enjoyable at
Yes,
least.
exactly. Hopefully it's a time. Well, he doesn't sound down about
It
it.
sounds like it was positive overall.
He sounds like
We've
a
had that
man.
before. Like a lot of people.
Just had
It's
us
mostly
on.
a female thing actually, where they say they listen to us to sleep.
Yep.
I've never seen a bloke tell us that actually, but that always. I'm
I've
like,
had
wow.
people. Blokes will tell me in person, and then
Okay.
I'm like, okay, it's getting a bit intimate now.
We get messages of that often, which is fun. Maybe we should do a little Audible sign up.
Yeah,
Help read some books out to people.
I'll read Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter would be a good book.
Maybe one of them.
So there's a lot, and there's one. I saw the set actually, and there's one book that's fucking big, bro.
Oh, too big.
Like, it's a thick book, man.
Wait, is it a Harry one?
Yeah. It's a Harry Potter one. Yeah, it's part of this.
Yeah,
It's part of the set.
we'll leave it. Leave that one.
Yeah, I don't want to read that one.
I'm not even
I've never
tag
read
teaming
any.
that one
Have
with
you read
you.
any of them before?
I don't. No,
Nah.
maybe like 3 pages. I was a bad reader. Like I could read well,
Yeah.
but I couldn't be fucked.
Yeah.
If I have resources that let me listen,
Yeah.
and
I even struggled to use. Like, I thought Audible would work, but I'm just like, I just like listening
Boring.
to music in the
Yeah.
car.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this one. See the book set. It is Order of the Phoenix, bro.
Ooh,
Look
it's
at that
thick.
big fat one.
That's a thick one.
Damn, they got a lot of storytelling in that one.
Nice colours.
Yeah, it is appealing.
Look a bit LGBT.
She did well there. Well, apparently they're all gay anyway, aren't they?
Oh, that's what she came out and said. Yeah,
That's a grab at just,
That's
easy
sort of
easy
trying
browning points in
to-
today's society.
yeah,
from
exactly.
her.
Trying to enter into the new world.
But yeah, whatever, JK.
JK.
Crazy that she got rejected so much
I know.
with the books. No one could see it.
What was I going to say? Oh, apparently in Perth, there's an alleyway that they're transforming into Diagon Alley for Harry Potter Christmas
Wow, when's it going to happen?
now. Like, apparently you can go, I think it's open now.
I wonder. It's probably. I reckon it's the one I'm thinking of.
It'd be quite, have you walked past it or something?
No, but there's a certain
Oh, there's
alley
an alley and it reminds you of that?
that makes me think it could be that.
Okay. Wizards
Oh,
and stuff.
It looks like Londony.
Okay, yeah, it probably is. It'd definitely be inspired by that.
Let's see what Google. Perth.
This is that thing I was telling you about.
Oh yeah, I saw that on your story.
But yeah, I just saw a guy jump off, and when you're far away,
So when people who jump and kill themselves, it gave you an insight that it happens quick, doesn't it? The fall
oh
down.
mate, really quick. You don't have time to back out either.
Yeah.
And you had to sign a consent form on an iPad before you did it.
Oh, shit.
Because if you jumped on either, like there's rules. You can't flip. You have to land on your back. You have to have your arms out. All these things. And yeah, some people. No, most people were pretty good. But if someone jumped too far to the side and bounced, because it was quite bouncy, if you bounced off, you'd probably die.
Okay.
yeah.
There you go.
I think it was a Facebook post about this Harry Potter thing.
That'd be a fun place to look at. Harry Potter's like a fun theme.
Yeah. Did you find anything about it, or
I know
what
that it's
alley
called
it is?
London Alley, I think.
London Court?
London Court, yeah. That
Harry-
could do Harry Potter in a heartbeat,
Harry
bro.
Potter Christmas at London Court
Yeah.
on merch night
Okay.
and the day after.
Harry Potter Christmas.
Or does it go for a day?
And is there some information about it? What's it say?
Visit London Court and be transported to Diagon Alley for Christmas. See pop-up performances by Kalite and an all-inclusive theatre and performing arts company for people of all abilities.
Oh, so some...
Yeah.
Like there'll be wheelchairs and everything.
Yeah. So it's good that they have wheelchair access in the London Court.
No disabled people in Harry Potter? None of the wizards were disabled?
No,
None?
that's true.
I guess because they're wizards, they could just fix themselves, couldn't they?
You think so?
You break your leg, you just go
Fixo.
instantly, bro. None, bro, actually. Wow.
There are people with growing deficiencies.
Yeah.
What are they called in the show?
Well,
Not elves, not gnomes.
Like
Goblins.
Yeah.
Growing
Imagine if
deformities.
midgets were called goblins.
That's
Like in
probably
real
that's
life.
really insulting. That's something we would have said a long time ago.
No, just imagine. What do they like to be called again? I always forget. Little people.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that's the
But I
go-to.
reckon a few of them would not like little people.
I wouldn't. If I was one of them, so I'm going to use any word because this is me saying if I was one. So an alternate universe,
so
I
if
am
you are
one,
a little person,
I'd probably want to just be called a midget.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you are what you are.
I don't want to be called a little person. Sounds like a baby. I'm not a baby. I'm still a
Yeah.
human being. I'm still an adult.
What about if you want to be called just an adult?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, you're going to get described as something.
True.
What would you pick?
I don't think I'd care too much. Maybe if you called like
So someone
midget
called you a
boy
little elf
dwarf.
or like, what's up, little goblin?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's when it gets too far.
What's up, little goblin?
That's when you would start.
With your superhuman strength.
You would start carrying a knife around,
Yeah.
and you would be stabbing on sight.
It's like you just start punching them in the nuts, going
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Well, yeah, you got a good height.
You
aren't
could at a festival, man. You could do some damage.
Yeah, but you could
just
also
fucking
be
bang,
You could be
bang.
crushed.
What's this, mate? Lockie Big.
Oh yeah, Lockie's performing tonight. That's actually a G. I didn't do it properly, but yeah, Lockie's doing a little DJ performance tonight.
Gig. I was thinking, who's Lockie Big?
Yeah, no, it's our friend Lockie.
Lockie Harrower and Vinny.
Just
performing.
an update for the people. Yeah, Lockie and Vinny, the Being Human show, are going back to back on. I think they're doing bassline or something, and
Something
drum
like
and bass.
that, yeah.
So we'll go to that tonight. Support the boys.
Yeah,
and,
Humble.
and hopefully they can perform
You would have
well.
missed it by now, unfortunately.
Yeah. You missed the $10 tickets.
That's
so
okay.
Unlucky, but
But good luck to him. Hopefully it goes well.
Yeah,
Be fun to see Lockie up there. See how he goes.
just a PSA to everyone. Oh, what is this?
Oh, it's because this is from my DNA test that came from Ancestry.com.
Oh, you got it back.
No, so
Oh, okay.
they send the
Yeah,
kit,
yeah.
you spit in it,
Yeah.
like that much.
Did you do that one?
Nah, because you got to get it accurate, and it's so you just
Into a hole or something?
yeah, and it's in a little tube like that, and they give
Yeah.
you
So you couldn't do a dirty one.
no cleanness, and you can't eat for 30 minutes before
Ooh,
or
so that
drink
you
or
would have
anything.
struggled.
So I was fine because I kept drinking my water, and then I was like, wait, I can't for 30
can't.
minutes anyway.
Did you keep waiting? Did that
Yeah.
delay you? Yeah.
And then you grab this little blue solution, pop it in, squeeze it, shake it. I guess that keeps it
Yeah.
in. Pop it in a box, goes back to Ireland.
Ireland?
They test it.
Is that where it's from?
Takes 6 to 8 weeks to get results back, apparently. So I'll let you know
Jesus.
next year what I am.
Maybe I should do one so we can.
They're fun. They're
and then
fun.
We'll reveal at the same
It
time.
was like $100, but I
Yeah.
kind of just thought, fuck it. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I just got like a bit.
I feel like you can get them done here, but you got to go to a place.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
I just went with the Ancestry because it's familiar. It feels
Yeah,
like the
very
apple of
familiar.
DNA, you know, the apple
Yeah,
of
I
ancestors.
respect
So,
that.
you know, I stick with the big corporations.
100%.
But we also support local business.
for sure.
If there was a little Perth dude, you know, and he did PerthDNA.com, I'd probably give him a chance too.
Little
for a
Perth
little shout
goblin.
out. Yeah. But that's it.
Yeah, PSA. It's my birthday on Wednesday.
Excited? 22 years of
somewhat.
age.
Again, but last year didn't do anything really special. This year, not doing anything special.
Yeah.
I might ramp up for like a massive 30th.
Yeah. Really get it going.
Because right now I'm at the age where I don't really want my life celebrated. I don't feel like it's necessary. I'm
Okay.
just chill. Like I'll probably go to a hotel, have a few drinks, and just relax.
Just
Because I
enjoy
feel
the
like in
time.
this world I haven't had much time to relax.
Yeah.
And when I do, it's not for long. So give myself some time just to chill out, kick back, and relax.
Are you playing indoor that night, or are you?
I am.
Okay.
Yep.
We should beat that
was sort of
team.
on my wish list.
We'll win that against that
Yeah.
team.
We won the other night, 8-7.
Amazing game, close. We should have beat them by more.
Yeah.
We switched off a bit defensively.
We did
They had a determinator who was really difficult to stop.
we did start well though.
Yeah, we did. We were much better than them, and we deserved to win.
Yeah.
And I think we can beat them comfortably.
I think we're equal top
just-
now.
yeah.
And who do we play next week? I don't know, but it's
We
beatable.
beat them like 7-1 in the first
Okay.
round. So unless they've recruited,
Yeah, which
We
a lot of
should-
teams have.
we should roll them.
Maybe we'll set up a camera for
Yeah,
the
maybe.
birthday game.
Put it out for the people to
Put
see.
it out for the people and see how Bantalona get on. yeah.
6-1 in the first 7 rounds.
Very, very good start.
Pretty good.
The loss was heartbreaking.
Yeah, we were trash. It was our worst
Yeah,
game.
It wasn't a very
We
good
scored 1 goal,
performance.
bro, the whole game.
Yeah,
Like, what
when
the
we've
fuck?
been averaging like 7.
Yeah, so we were off it. All right, this dude sent in a good one just then as well. I like
Okay,
it.
that's nice.
I guess I could have included it in confessions, but fuck it. Hey lads, pretty new to the podcast, so I've been listening to old episodes, and the one where the bloke had 2 girls using the one toothbrush made me think of a story that happened to my mate. So he noticed that his PlayStation was opening weird saves and having different games in the console. Turns out his missus was cheating on him, and the bloke she was cheating on him with was playing his PlayStation while he wasn't there. How's the disrespect levels?
That's probably one of the most disrespectful things.
Bro,
because a man's PlayStation.
So he's pumping your missus and he's playing your PlayStation, changing the games, leaving it in there, making different saves. So you're playing Call of Duty, right? Make a little. You come home, my man's playing a Chelsea career mode. What, top of the league too? I bet he's probably dominant at it. Man's in weekend league, bro.
It's just on Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, you're FIFA, your ultimate team's superstar. What?
Oh,
That's fucking rude. That's one of the rudest things I've ever heard.
changing the discs to
Making
suit
different
his own
saves,
needs.
bro, and leaving it there, like, so not changing it back to the game.
So is this his house, or do they live with?
They either live together or it's his house.
Oh
So let's
my
just assume they
God.
live together.
Yep,
So he's
shared
out.
house. Yep. He's just gone. Let's say he's off to work. He's doing an 8-hour shift. He
Hey
comes
James,
over.
come over. He just has there, playing PlayStation. She's probably sucking him off while he's doing it. And he's not changing the disc back, bro.
No, that's disrespectful.
So he's like
I
kind
don't
of
even
playing
think
the
he's
game.
forgetting. He's just like,
Fuck
well,
it, what's he gonna do?
Yeah. Because at that moment in time,
because that means he's got time, bro. It's not like they're sneakily going around having an affair.
no, it's like they're spending time with each other, and then he's playing PlayStation.
Yeah, my man's moving and just chilling all day, playing PlayStation. What else is he doing?
That's ridiculous.
He's probably using your toothbrush, but now it's his toothbrush.
Yeah.
So now you're using his toothbrush.
He's taking dumps in your toilet,
Ah,
sleeping in your bed. Horrific.
that's horrible. That's pretty funny though.
That's the dangers of cheating, I guess. That's quite
Unlucky,
horrific.
bro. That's what happens when you go to work, I guess.
get onto some confessions.
It's now time to dive into your deepest and darkest confessions. Let's hear what the people have to get off their chest.
Right, lads. Me and 2 very close mates went for a normal night out to the pub, but it was one of those random nights where you get battered and it turns bad. On a long walk home, one of my mates started to get really aggressive and try and fight me and my other mate. He's a very skinny lad and he was getting very aggressive, even trying to swing punches at us. As we got right outside his house, he tried running at me and punching me in the head. As he's a close mate, I didn't want to hurt him. I decided to grab him and throw him to the floor. This was bad as he then smashed his chin on the floor and was pissing with blood. We called the ambulance and he had to go to hospital the next day and get stitches. He has a massive scar on his chin that happened 4 years ago. Me and my friend have always told him to this day that he just fell over on the walk home and he still believes that. Do we keep it a secret forever or should we come clean?
No, he'll find out now. This will get to him.
I hope
know
it gets
will.
to him.
It'll get to
He
him.
must have been really drunk
He's
to
been
not
a
remember.
dickhead for just fighting. Like, for what reason? Like,
I don't know.
he was just pissed, so he started fighting.
He just felt like it.
Nah,
Hey, that's
dickhead.
what happens, bro.
Split chin, and he probably deserved it. But yeah, it did happen through
It
a
probably
fight.
is funny if you bring it up now and tell him, do you know what actually happened?
Yeah.
I think that's
You were trying to bash us, so we slammed you to the floor and you got cut open.
and that's that.
Unlucky.
This one's a bit unlucky.
Okay. Hi, lads. One for the potty here. Don't say my name. No worries. During Dunsborough Leavers the other week, on the second night, long story short, I was sucked off by this chick. We were both pretty drunk. Then I had to try and get her off me in the mosh because she was very clingy. My mate, who was also there, has never kissed a girl, and an hour later I see him and he tells me that he's gone and made out with someone.
It couldn't, could it?
I asked who it was and he showed me her Snapchat. I look at my other mate who knew what I'd done earlier, and we both stare at each other for a solid couple of seconds and could not believe that he'd just made out with the chick that just blow me. Jesus.
Unlucky, man.
Does this theoretically make him gay or have some way of my penis DNA in his body now? I need an answer as we keep debating it. Thanks, boys. Keep it up. I don't think he has.
He's not gay.
No.
It's not his fault.
He didn't know.
He's unlucky, bro.
He has kissed this girl and he's happy about it. This girl is getting around spreading love.
It depends. If you nutted in her mouth
And chlamydia.
then he will have DNA. That would have stayed around.
I don't think, just from the way he said it, I don't think he's nutted.
So, I mean, maybe not.
So-
How long was this ordeal, you know?
If they're really drunk. Wait,
Would
did it
you
happen
not
in the
have laughed?
mosh?
I would have started crying. I don't think so, but it made it seem that way, didn't it?
Yeah, when did it
I would have started crying. I don't know how you didn't laugh.
What's the gap in between you getting sucked off to this?
Yeah.
I need to know. We need to know.
He needs to know.
He needs to know for sure.
It's funny. I don't know how you didn't burst out laughing.
Did
I
they
would
not
probably
tell
not
him?
Be able to. I feel
Does
like
he
they
still
haven't
not
told
know?
him. There's a few things missing in this story that I want it to be
Yeah.
filled in, you know?
We'll ask him. But yeah, no, it's a hard one because obviously, yeah, he's not gay.
No.
He didn't even know.
My man's ticking a bucket listing off first kiss. He's
Yeah.
thinking, how good's levers? I love levers.
Beautiful.
And
It's just a shame that it had to be the one that his mate's
you know,
penis was
sad
in.
things happen sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why you're mates. Attracted to the same thing, you know? You like the same stuff. Last confession, right? Hey, boys. He's put his name, so I'm going to say it. He said it's aloud.
All right.
Hey, boys. Owen, but it's spelled Eoghan. He's from Ireland,
Ewan?
but it's pronounced Owen.
Okay.
So see, he's lucky. He's put out it's pronounced. So thank you.
Yeah, that's nice. Owen.
Became a listener earlier this year and have been recommending you to all my mates ever since.
Very, very good.
I've recently got my girlfriend hooked too. We just got back from a weekend trip around Belgium and we smashed through 7 episodes in 3 days on our train journeys. Lovely.
Respect.
Me and my friends working visas to Australia were just approved this morning. My question for you guys is, if you were to give advice to a group of 23 to 25-year-old Irish guys and girls who have never been to Australia before, who have exactly 1 year in the country, what would be your ultimate trip recommendation? P.S. For some more detail, like you guys always ask for with the court cases, we love music festivals, traveling, beach and city life, all that fun shit.
All right. Well, let's plan this out for them. You don't need to spend crazy amount of time in Perth.
No,
just
but you
have
come visit Perth.
a couple of weeks.
Yeah, you're here for a year. Summer's good.
Yeah.
You can visit Perth. You know, there's a few things to do.
Mm-hmm. If festivals are back, did he say next year they're coming? If we can get an Origin, maybe come here for New Year's. I don't
listen
know.
out's fun. It just
Right.
depends. There's a lot going on.
Splendor in the Grass.
Yeah, over East
Is that
good.
Byron Bay?
Yeah, that's
Elite,
a good one to hit.
Right.
That's got to be the premier festival in Australia.
Probably. They pull really good artists there. Definitely visit Gold Coast,
Yeah,
Sunshine Coast, that
Brisbane,
coast.
see it all. There's a lot
Go
of fun to happen
Cairns.
there.
Cairns, you can go for a couple of weeks. Very tropical.
You could
nice.
spend a lot of time in Queensland.
Yeah. Now, Sydney and Melbourne, you obviously have
You
to
got to
do.
check them out.
If you like sport, there'll be heaps to do in Melbourne, right? Plenty of sport there. Sydney, I saw Sydney ranked the second worst nightlife in the world.
I think you've got to go to Sydney because it's the icon. You know, you got to go to the
Oh,
bridge.
yeah, for sure.
Check out the opera
You
house.
can do all that, but
yeah, I've been hearing a
I've
lot of shit
heard-
about Sydney lately.
Did you see on TikTok the other day, Melbourne had an under the bridge rave?
Yeah, I did see that.
Looked nuts, right? Melbourne for nightlife, that's what I've heard. I don't think they have a
Yeah,
lockout.
you'll have a lot of fun.
Sydney have that stupid lockout. We have to be out. by
Tasmania, I
certain
can't give you
time.
any tips on. Sorry,
I've heard it's good though.
I've heard it's a nice place.
So you can visit. I reckon try and do everything.
South
if you want to
Australia,
do,
maybe go there for a couple of days. I've never been.
Yeah,
I've
haven't heard
it's
crazy good
worse
things
than
about
Perth,
Adelaide.
But and Frenchie called it Radelaide, so maybe
Yeah.
it is all right. Northern Territory. You can check it out. Darwin's a booming city, apparently.
Yeah, apparently there's actually some nice
It's
things
not
up
just
there.
dirt.
No, yeah, we did get slandered for that.
Yeah, well, you know what? It probably is just dirt. They're just mad.
Uluru, I don't know.
Never been.
I don't know. Nah, never been.
You're not allowed. Is there some restrictions on it now?
Yeah, it's like I don't know if it's forever or for the next year. You can't walk on it or something.
So it does take away from. I understand the respect things,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, you know, I want to visit a landmark and at least be able to
Yeah.
have a walk on it or something.
I reckon if you come to Western Australia, you can obviously come in summer. There's no point not coming in summer.
Yeah, come to WA in summer,
And our summer pretty much goes till March.
and it's
So-
elite. There's a lot of fun things. Beaches are the best are here.
Yeah.
That's just a fact in WA.
Check out Esperance down south. Check out Bustleton, Dunsborough, Margaret
Yeah,
River.
go up north for a bit.
Yeah.
Little beach towns like Kalbarri,
Broome.
Exmouth. If you
Yeah.
like some snorkeling shit, you know.
So definitely come to WA. Northern Territory, we've never been, not sure.
But just beware, you'll know, but Australia is massive. It's even bigger than you can comprehend if you're from,
From anywhere, really.
we will drive 4 hours south to Dunsborough, maybe 3, and on the map, it's literally that's the distance
Yeah.
you cover, like that on our whole. So that's how, you know, in other countries, that
Drive
is
4
half
hours
the
in another
country, bro.
Yeah,
So yeah, Australia, there's a lot of long drives ahead.
for sure. Long drives. Just there are cheap airfares between states at the moment, though.
Yeah, you
So
should be all right.
Check that
But
out.
you're still here
But
for a
yeah,
long time. Like the East Coast, you can just drive.
They'll probably spend most of their time on that East Coast.
Yeah, you
That's
would.
A fact.
You would.
There's more to do.
There's a lot
East.
to do.
Yeah. So
They just
I
have
don't
built
know.
up more,
If
you
we've
know?
helped you, then good. But yeah, there's nightlife in every.
Perth is all right. You'll have
Yeah.
a bit of fun.
Exactly. You'll figure out what you like, what you don't
But yeah,
like.
feel free to
and-
message us for more tips.
For sure.
He also said, on a side note, me and my girlfriend both commented on the fact we appreciate you guys knowing the difference between Ireland and the UK
Yeah.
because Irish people dislike being called British or part of the
Yeah,
United Kingdom. So you're welcome.
Yeah, we know.
We did
know.
learn that. We went through it,
Yeah.
and now we're very knowledgeable in that.
Yeah.
So I actually saw a thing about Peaky Blinders, Cillian Murphy, Tommy, and he was with Tom Hardy in a little interview, and the interview goes, "Oh, you're both British," and Cillian Murphy, "Nah, I'm Irish," and the guy goes, "Yeah, British," and he goes, "No,
Yeah.
you know they're
Yeah.
no
Strong on it.
no, we're not the same,
I like that.
not the same."
Funny because he's a very good actor.
Yeah.
In Peaky Blinders, he plays an alpha male who,
He runs the world
He
in
runs
that
the
show,
world.
bro.
but in real life, he seems quite like a timid, regular
yeah.
bloke.
Shows the acting skill he
Very
possesses. All right, well, that's the confessions done. Now we got a lot of voice messages this week. It feels classic.
Also, have you seen that? It is very classic. That
Mm-hmm.
number of people. But that movie that's coming out in December and it's got the crazy star-studded lineup. It's Don't Look Up.
Oh, with Leo.
Leo.
Yeah, it's got
Bloody Ariana Grande is in it.
Oh, I forgot. I can't remember. Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's got. I seen like Jonah Hill. It's a massive
Insane lineup.
I think
and
it should be good.
I've heard like a couple of people have watched VIP premieres and stuff, and they said it's worth watching.
Okay.
Not the best movie of all time, but
Just
it's
a
worth.
good one.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to watching that because there's so many stars of the world in that.
Yeah, that should be a fun one.
How'd they pull that?
Hey,
Imagine
bro,
that.
They
as
got a lot of
music
money.
Festival lineup.
Got
Like,
a lot of, yeah, I
cool.
know. All right. Voice messages.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the Poddy, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
Hey, Jamo and Dylan, I've just been thinking, who decides who says hip hip? Like when people are singing happy birthday and you go hip hip hooray. Because not everyone says it, but it's never like silent. But like, you know what I mean? Like who decides who out of the group says hip hip? Like is it just like the alphas of the group? Is this like a ranking of society? Like no one ever has a conversation and goes, oh yeah, you go say hip hip. But like it's never the entire group that says it. It's always like 1 or 2 or 3 people. And it's never silent. You never say, and no one's, I don't know. I've just been thinking about it. Maybe it's like a social hierarchy.
I like that thought.
Yep, I think so.
I think it is normally the most enthusiastic person about the event. It is normally a dad figure,
Yeah,
like
I think
an older
a dad
person.
usually gets it.
They think that they have to control that because they don't
kind
think
of
anyone
just,
else will.
Yeah, they just kind of like they step in.
They take the lead.
I would find it odd if you're in a big event and like a 20-year-old takes the place
Yeah.
and says, I would kind of think, shut up.
For example, I don't reckon I've done it much in my life at all.
Yeah.
But I had to step up and do it for my mum's birthday.
Okay.
Right?
Did no one step in?
No, well, there wasn't that many people,
Oh,
right?
that's
My
fair.
sister wasn't going to do it. My dad, I think, was holding a cake or something, right? So I
And
did it.
Did you think about it, or was it just...
I was thinking about it prior to it happening. I was like, well, I can't see anyone else doing it. So
you
I
had to take the
and
realm.
it was weird to me.
Did it feel odd?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
But when you're 40, it'll feel natural.
Yeah, for sure. It is like a dad thing. She did mention alpha. You can see it as that.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't really feel comfortable in that position doing it, to be honest. But yeah, hip hip.
Yep.
Weird.
But yeah, I think, once we're dads, we'll be taking control of that for sure. And it's the big deep,
Hip hip.
Yeah, and everyone and all the women are like, hooray!
Yeah.
It's just the way the world works, unfortunately. But
Sure.
it is I can see, that's a nice thought. That's a nice thought.
It is.
Hey boys, I thought I'd get your opinion on this one. So I'm talking to my boyfriend right now and he refuses to wash his hair. Maybe washes it once a month, I don't know. He just refuses it, says he doesn't like how it feels and it's not needed. But I'm thinking that's kind of gross, isn't it? You need to wash your hair. I don't know, just what's your thought on guys washing their hair? I know it's a bit different for girls with longer hair and stuff, but surely you'd need to wash it. Surely you would feel gross walking around just rinsing it with water every day, Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I'll admit I'm a bit obsessed with washing my hair. I wash it every day, but that's because it gets sweaty at gym and I don't want to walk around with hair feeling gross like that. But surely at least once a week. Anyway, we'll see what you have to say.
Well, yeah, the shampoo and condition every day, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's probably bad for your hair.
I think that's too much.
That's too many chemicals.
You are obsessed. It sounds like she's a bit of a
she's a hair freak.
She's I fucking need to wash my hair. I feel
dirty.
Yeah, she would go nuts.
Crazy
bro.
that she's still with this bloke.
He should try
when
and
she takes it so seriously.
take away the shampoo and conditioner. I
as
feel
a
she'd
prank?
fucking implode.
Yeah.
She would lose her mind.
Once a month probably. If you're trying to make dreadlocks,
Yeah,
then-
once a month is. He sounds it sounds like she's really hygienic and clean, and he's not.
Yeah,
And I know opposites attract, but not like that.
Nah, that's just dirt on clean.
Stinky.
bro.
He'll have that dandruff.
But yeah, I want to see what his hair looks
Rognetti
like.
used to get that,
Yeah,
right? And he
Josh
would call
Rognetti.
it, say, dandruff. Dandruff.
Dandruff.
He'd always say it so nerdy. Dandruff.
Don't touch my dandruff.
He would get a lot of it, eh?
Little flaky. It was like it was snowing.
Crazy,
Christmas time in
bro.
New York, off the back of his scalp. How often do you wash your hair?
Once to twice a week with the shampoo and conditioner.
I'm once
Usually
a week.
about a once.
Yeah, I'm once
Just
a week.
depends. I usually do it, on either Wednesday or Thursday night because... So obviously the weekend happens, maybe you get some alcohol in your hair, it is what it is. But then I've got indoor Wednesday.
Yes.
So I just let it go and then, after indoor have that nice scrub.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
I do understand where he's coming from, where he says he doesn't really like the feeling. So what happens with my hair especially, might not be the same with yours because it's longer, but with my hair, I need something to keep my hair up or else it just flops.
Oh, okay.
So whenever I wash my hair, it obviously goes really soft and smooth and silky. So it just flops down.
Okay.
I hate it.
What do you use for volume?
For volume. So when I was younger, I used wax, right?
Mhm.
I was big on wax, hated gel. Couldn't do it. I'm
Wax,
not
yeah.
Simon from the In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
Wax, bit of putty.
Yeah.
Then as I grew up, I remember it might have been one of the formals we went to or something. Maybe
Yeah,
year
yeah.
10 dance or something. Mum said, oh, do you want some hairspray?
Yep.
I was like, yeah, why not? Did it. And I actually really liked it like that. So since then, I just use a little bit of hairspray just to keep it up.
So, and does
all-
it just
that's
stay up? Do you put it up and then spray it or is it up
No,
already?
So mine just stays up. Because I wash once a week, it's up. Wash my hair, then it's a bit floppy.
Yeah.
Then it takes 1 to 2 days to get back to where I was. But because I have the same haircut basically all the time, it stays
It's
up.
learned where to be.
it sits in the right spot.
Yeah.
Hair's weird though. I've got a double crown, so it's my scalp is shaped weird. My hair goes 2 ways or something.
Yeah, mine goes 2 ways at the back as well.
And then I remember I had a haircut when I was 13, and this lady said, "You've a ripper cowlick." And I was like, oh, yeah? I didn't know what it was.
Just
Just
like, yep.
that little curl thing at the front. So because I have a cowlick, it's easier to push over.
Okay.
Hair's weird, though. Like, everyone has different hair. You and I have very different hair.
Yeah, it is crazy.
And
It's
we
an
just embrace
interesting world how it grows.
We live it, we love it. It's funny
Genetics,
how
bruv.
some people have curly hair, some people have straight hair,
Different colours.
some people don't wash it.
That's one thing that needs to be changed though in that man's life.
Yeah.
Alright lads, just fucking here because I remember your story about how that chick let you through traffic one time and
Oh, beautiful.
I'm just in a bit of traffic myself and this chick was, looked like she was in a bit of pickle, so I let her through and gave her a little cheeky wave. Didn't get a wave back and I'm fucking fuming. Is that disrespect or what? I reckon that's disrespect on a different fucking level, to be honest. Cheers, lads. And she wasn't even not either, lads. Like, I just let her through because I'm being a good person. Now I'm in a rush myself. But, like, some people are just scums. No manners. Cheers, lads.
She wasn't even hot.
And
So he did it. That's what he said. So he did it just out of
the
pure
kindness of his
pure
heart.
good. It's not like it was a Suzuki Swift Green Pea plate.
Yeah, and he's
you
gone,
know?
"Oh,
and you already know.
I want to get in her good books, even though I never see her
He's just
again.
like, you know what? I'll let it through. And no
No
signal.
wave. No wave. And he's probably thinking, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, he said he's fuming.
So
Man's
now he's probably
fuming.
not going to do it anymore.
Watch him. He'll follow her home and like slash her tires and stuff. But no,
Insane.
that's
rude. Come
kind of
on.
outrageous, the fact that she didn't.
Particularly in Australia, I feel like you got to be courteous here on the road.
In a
like
pickle
it's-
as well. Like when we go over, there's a 1-lane bridge down there, right? And you and I go past it. We always give a little wave. I went the other day. There was maybe I let 8 cars through.
Wow.
right? Really respectful. It was built up. It was
That's
after
Saint level, bro.
after school, right? And I got 3 waves out of 8 cars.
That's
and
fucked
I
up.
was thinking, to the 3 that did it, respect, but that should just be the norm.
Society, bro, it's dead.
Yeah.
It's trash these days. There's
People
no
just have no respect.
no love in the world anymore. You know,
all
social
hatred.
media's ruined everyone's brains.
Yeah, it
We're all
has,
melted,
man.
bro.
We are. That was like I was listening to George Kambosos, who's our new Australian
Yep, yep.
elite boxer,
The
right?
man at the moment.
He said that he loves going on. No, was it him? No, it was Dill Buckley actually, but whatever. Shout out George Kambosos. Dill Buckley from Dill and Friends was saying that he was on the plane from Melbourne to Sydney and he didn't use his phone the whole time because he doesn't have data or whatever.
And he
And
liked
he
it.
said it was so refreshing just to be off it and think with your brain rather than the
It'd
thoughts
be nice
that
if
get
he would
pushed
reply
in.
to our DM on his fucking phone.
Wait, have we sent him one
Yeah.
to come on? Yeah, that's unfortunate.
but
That's
yeah,
when you got to start messaging his girlfriend, his dog's Instagram, his friends, and just try and trap him. But no, that'd
One
be a good
day.
collab with those boys,
yeah,
the List
it'd be
Cloggers
nice.
boys. We have a lot of similarities. Obviously,
Yeah.
we never played AFL.
Nah, unfortunately, probably could have, but
Yeah, but injuries and stuff, you know, we did our knees and you've done your hip and stuff like that. So
it is what it
it
is.
is what it is.
But yeah, courtesy out of the world. Sad.
Ridiculous.
Hey Gemma and Dylan, just started listening to the Poddy because my boyfriend does. So
Oh.
if you're listening, Jack, hey. But I want to know
Is that
if you
it?
guys have any stories about weird chicks at school that would pretend to be like horses or cats. You know, because I feel like every school had one. Like at my primary school, she would just hiss at everyone and only walk around on her hands and knees. So yeah, cheers.
Beautiful.
Crazy.
A lot of couple love today. I'm glad that you guys are bonding together
Yeah, over the show.
over our show.
That's beautiful stuff. We really appreciate
But
it.
yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a similarity that everyone's had in an Australian primary school.
Yeah, does that happen globally? Like in England, are you seeing people pretending to be horses at a young age?
Beautiful. We talked about it a long time ago, but yeah, I had the dinosaur. Yeah, she'd walk around like this,
Yeah.
like a T-Rex. Yeah, and like I said, bit me.
Oh.
Proper chomped on my arm.
Have you said that on here before?
Yeah, I think I said it a long time ago.
Hi boys, got a little confession for you, slash kind of just a story. So I've been at school in the UK for my whole life, and my most recent school that I've just left, the headmaster had a daughter in my year, and she had her 18th birthday party
at the school which I was invited to, and he also has a younger daughter in the year below me. And at the party, I ended up getting with the younger daughter, my headmaster's younger daughter, and took her back to my car, and like the car was like laid out with bedding and everything, and later on in the party, the headmaster couldn't find his daughter anywhere. Looking around the house, looking like on the dance floor, no one could find her. And then whilst I was doing bits in the back of my car, we see these like flashlights go around the car park, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then basically my car door gets ripped open, and like the shouting just starts to happen. Like, get out of the car, get out of the car. Like flashlights in my face, like, mate, it feels like a SWAT team just rolled up on me. But it was in fact the headmaster. And he's just caught me trousers down in the back of my car with his younger daughter. Yeah, which is pretty awkward. Considering he's been my headmaster for the last like 4 years of my life. But yeah, I just wondering if you boys had any funny situations like that. Yeah, I love the podcast, guys. Keep it up.
There you go, man.
That man had the headmaster's younger daughter.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, crazy that he found him too. Quite riveting. I love just the way that he was very well spoken.
He was very. It sounds like he's had a great education. It might just be where he's from, but
and
he sounds smart.
It also sounds like he could get a lady or a younger lady, like
talk his way into it.
Yeah.
Charisma.
Yeah, soothing voice too.
All right. Well, I guess this is a little bit of a confession, but they've put it as a court case because they've asked at the end a little. It's a very interesting one. It's crazy.
Okay, all right.
You're about to enter the courtroom of Jamo and Dylan. The people are real, the cases are real, and the rulings are final. This is Jamo and Dylan's courtroom.
I drop this phone so much, eh?
Like 4 times a
Bro,
day.
honestly. But like, it's just because it's a piece of shit, you know?
So you just don't care.
Not really. Bit of a confession, or could even be a court case. Me and my boyfriend and our friends went camping at Ledge Point, which
I saw
is
this
north
one.
of Perth,
Yeah.
you know, a couple of hours maybe. I don't know, 2,
This
1
one's-
and a.
No.
I don't know how they're alive. Sausages cooking on the barbecue, and sun was about to set.
Beautiful.
Me and my boyfriend asked our friend to take a photo of us together in front of the sunset on a cliff where our camp and 2 cars were set up.
Lovely snap.
As we were taking the photos, my boyfriend stood on a rock barefoot and his foot slipped out beneath him. Unfortunately, we both went over the cliff together backwards and landed on some huge rocks. The cliff would have been at least 5 meters tall. Ambulance, helicopters and everything arrived at the scene. The experience was traumatic and we both have such a long road to recovery, but we are lucky to be alive. Are we guilty of taking the photo too close to the edge, or was it just a plain accident that couldn't be helped? Here's the photo and news report. Don't show our names, blah, blah, blah. It got called selfie slip,
Okay.
which is funny.
That's not a selfie, is it? I'm just looking at how close they are. Now, in the photo, there's probably a 1/2 meter gap between their feet and the cliff edge, right? So it's not much. He's
But then
fallen
You
back.
look at the video, bro, and the cliff like that
The
they
height.
showed.
Yeah.
Oh, how are they not dead?
Just watching it here. I want to know the extent of their injuries. Did
She
you say?
sent it, yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Do we have
say it
photos
after.
or-
Nah, just words.
Okay, I'm just looking at the cliff. That's crazy.
How are they alive?
That's crazy, especially landing on rock, one of the hardest
Are you guilty?
things in the world.
I don't know. Well, I mean, you got injured.
Are
so-
you guilty of taking the photo too close to the edge? Probably didn't have to stand that close to the
Yeah,
edge.
maybe check the rocks next time. Maybe check my man's balance.
Deal goes, how did you both not die? What the fuck? What were the injuries like and what was the recovery like? She said, we literally should have died. At first they thought my boyfriend had broken multiple bones as he was so swollen and couldn't move his body for a couple of days. But it was just due to the impact of hitting the rocks. Jesus, he had multiple seizures and needed CPR twice at the scene.
So it shook him up.
But shockingly, has no injuries other than having some problems walking due to some brain swelling, and he needed some stitches from the cuts. I have a broken tailbone, fractured foot, toes and bruises, and grazes all over. We both hit our heads, so they have been sore all week. Probably concussion too, hey? Obviously, the event was extremely traumatic and recovery will be long, but we are just happy to be alive, to be honest.
Overall, they got out unscathed. in a way.
And it happened
considering
1 week ago. That's
bro,
insane.
they should have, like, the injuries obviously, yeah, it's pretty bad what happened, but it should be a million times worse. People die from way less, bro. People trip downstairs like those, 3 steps and die.
Yeah, for sure. So it's really nice to see that they're fucking alive.
Interesting.
But yeah, that's just...
Broken tailbone. So what do you wear? Do you know what I mean? When you break your tailbone, what's
nothing. But how... Because obviously you
can't sit, right?
No, but laying would even hurt, I assume. But I guess that's all she could have
typed in
done.
broken tailbone cast.
They can't whack a cast on your asshole.
Not possible, yeah. Instead, a doctor might recommend using techniques to reduce the pain.
Yeah, maybe we should go to an ear doctor. Because apparently they put this like warm solution in and then they can flush it all out, right? But I was watching an X-ray thing of when people use a Q-tip and you push
Pushes it in.
Yeah, but it goes so far back and it doesn't leave. It just sits there. So we'd have that much just sitting there. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like, you never really think about ear health. Probably the least of your concerns unless it's falling off. Or
Yeah, I found one. Dr. Chadi Sadair,
in Perth.
South Perth. I just typed in ear doctor.
Use some Jamo and Dylan money and get our ears cleaned.
And that'll be a good video.
Yeah.
Because it's so satisfying.
And I think there wouldn't be that many ear cleansing videos out there from people like us. So maybe we could do that. That'd be cool. That's it for this
I'll
week.
put that in the notes. Ear cleansing.
We also need to get onto the videos we want to be making.
Yeah.
Which we can now. We've got time. Catch some people before Christmas. Hopefully they're not too busy. But yeah, big love, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the show. Yeah, have a good one.
Thank you for listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show. Make sure to subscribe to the boys on YouTube and share the podcast with a mate.